I know it's weird that I'm talking about or comparing two games that are absolutely different. A World War II game with a modern game, with a modern war game, is uncomparable in the words of customizations and weapons. Of course, I understand that. But today I'm only comparing the two games in the fun of playing them. Okay, I'm just comparing how good, how much you can have fun, and how much you can stay for a long time playing these games, and how much you will be excited to wake up in the morning and say, okay, I want to play this game, or I want to play that game. And between the two, I would like to start with Battlefield 5. And Battlefield is one of those games that just is a never dead games, just as Call of Duty. And Battlefield 5 is just like the other, to be honest, just like the other Battlefields. But the game is so much fun and so cool that you would love the airplanes, the tanks, the gameplay, everything about them is amazing. The nature, the graphics, it's just beautiful. But we get to the infantry. The infantry gameplay needs a lot of work, especially after the latest update, to be honest. And the biggest problems that they made with the latest update was the time to kill. They changed it to become longer, and they changed the weapons to become a little bit weaker against infantry. And in my opinion, it's really already was already too slow to kill someone in Battlefield. It took like 4 bullets in the gun, and the longer the farther he is, you took more and more. And it was already a problem, and now I think they made it worse, and it was quite a bad decision in my opinion, of course, only. Now, and this is only after I tried it. I tried so hard. One of the favorite guns after they came out is the M1 Grand, and tried the M1 Grand when it first came out. It was a beautiful game, unbelievably beautiful, like amazing weapon he is. And by itself, I just grab it and just put it out and play with the M1 Grand all day. But now it's just became much weaker, and I think they ruined it away, and so I just thought, like, god damn it, EA, DICE, why, just why? But I'm not gonna go ahead and just judge. I'm not gonna just judge Battlefield. I'm judging Battlefield not because I hate it. I'm judging Battlefield, but because I love it. Okay, I love this game, and I'm a big time player on Battlefield. I have thousands of hours. Thousands, not 100,000 hours between Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, Bad Companies, and all these Battlefields that came out in the last decade. And it's kind of, it feels bad that to say that they're not feeling good anymore. I would like them to change, especially in a way that infantry is playing along with the game and all. Because right now it's not so great. But I'm not going to go ahead and only judge Battlefield. For example, if we're gonna go ahead and compare it with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 gameplay, Battlefield 5 will definitely lose in the infantry areas. Because every time they will lose because of the big problem of the infantry, but Call of Duty will always have its big problems, such as the limited amount of vehicles and so on, and the other big problems Call of Duty is the destruction and freedom. Okay, for example, if you see a sniper in Battlefield 5, you destroy the house. If a sniper is hiding in a house in Battlefield 5, you destroy the house. If a sniper hiding in a house Call of Duty, you gotta wait for him to snipe him, or you gotta find a way to go in there and kill him. And so the freedom of doing things in Call of Duty is very limited to the way that you can move as an infantry. And Call of Duty has always done that, and it's always been good for that. But they try to fix it. They try to make it more open and more free and destruction otherwise kind of gameplay. And when they introduced the new gameplay, the new mode, Ground War, and it's when I heard about the Ground War, it's gonna be amazing. But then I was afraid of something and my fears were perfectly right where I thought they would be. It's the kill streak unlockables, you know, like battleships and so on. I mean, in Ground Wars you cannot play. You will play a minute through. You cannot have fun more than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, then you're gonna be killed by a Korean kid killing you with his AC-130 gunship. Like it's horrible in this way. So you have your AVs all the time. You have every second you're gonna find something else. Every second you're gonna see an airstrike. And in the game, in Call of Duty Ground War, you get more killed. You get killed by kill streaks more than the players themselves, more than weapons in the game themselves. And it's kind of bad. So I would really wish if Call of Duty if Call of Duty maybe would adjust that, maybe in a new update or something. They would offer adjustment where some type of a ground war realism, something like that, where you cannot use kill streaks so much, or maybe you have one of those kill streak in a game. I don't know, maybe they can do something like that. Just like limit the amount of how much you can get killed by these. Other than that, I would say the game is amazing. It's perfect. I'm playing it all the time and really having fun with it. In towards of comparing between the two games, I cannot go ahead and tell you which game is better, which game is not. In the total of all games from the two franchises, but I can tell you that if you love games and in any way, you will need to buy them both. Really, you have to try them both because they both have they're amazing in their own special way. And as an advice, real advice, I would love for Call of Duty to learn from Battlefield in the next Call of Duty game, and for Battlefield to learn from Call of Duty and the next Battlefield game. Maybe one of them will give us, or both of them will give us an amazing experience that we will never forget. Other than that, I cannot go ahead and judge any of the games on which one is better, or would you buy this or this. If you want to buy, I would advise you to buy them both if you can. But if you can only buy one of them at this moment, I can tell you to go ahead and buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, because at this moment I can sit down, I wake up in the morning and thinking, do I play Battlefield, do I play Call of Duty? I always go ahead for Call of Duty because it's much more fun than Battlefield at this moment, because it's just so much frustrating in Battlefield at this moment of especially in the new TTK, time to kill just got longer and so on. So other than that, I would advise you to buy them both, but you know, it's just my opinions. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I keep uploading this kind of things all the time. Thank you, and have a great day.